Hello and welcome to my training. My name is Chuck Holmes. I'm a network marketing professional. I've been doing this business for over 20 years now. It's gone by very quickly. It's been a great experience. And what I'm going to do in today's video is share what I believe are the top 5 network marketing mistakes. Now, I've made every mistake on this list multiple times, but I've learned from my mistakes. Hopefully you can learn from my mistakes and learn from your own mistakes as well. And mistakes are normal. Mistakes are good. We all do it. We're all human. We're all flawed human beings. We all mess up sometimes. That's okay. As long as you learn from it and you try not to make the same mistake twice, you're going to be heading down the right path. So when it comes to the network marketing industry, there's a few mistakes that I see most people make before they get serious and they start to figure things out. So number one is promoting multiple network marketing companies. I see this in my own team. I see this in the industry, in every company. The average rep is probably in 3, 4, 5 different companies. And the truth of the matter is, and people don't want to say this, but success requires focus. And when you're promoting multiple deals, you really can't focus on any of them. And I get it. There are a lot of great companies in our industry. There are a lot of great products in our industry. Maybe you're passionate about different product lines. I respect that. But if you're trying to build a business, especially a network marketing business, I recommend you focus on one company until you have it built. And then if you want to do multiple companies, that's great. But I've never met anyone who's been promoting multiple deals who's been successful. They could be out there. I'm not saying they don't exist. I've just never met them, because every top leader that I've ever met, they were focused. Their business was their baby. They were 100% focused for their first couple of years to get it off the ground, to get it launched. And that's what you need to do if you want to be successful. Number 2, shiny object syndrome. Shiny object syndrome is basically when someone is approached by a good recruiter, by the newest deal, and they have that shiny object syndrome where they're thinking dollar signs. They're thinking if they're the first one in, they're going to make the most money. And let me tell you what I've learned. If you're struggling in one company, you're going to struggle in every company you ever join until you get committed and until you learn the skills. No one wants to tell you that either, but it's the truth. Don't chase shiny objects. Don't listen to the savvy recruiters. Pick a company that you're passionate about and make a 2-year commitment to that company. Get 100% focused and say, this is my deal. Put your blinders on. That's what's going to be required of you if you want to be successful. Number 3, not being coachable and doing everything your own way. This is one of my biggest mistakes in the industry. I always tried to reinvent the wheel. Maybe I didn't like the advice that my successful upline mentor gave me. Maybe I didn't want to build the business the way that they did. And here's what I found. If you've never been successful, why wouldn't you listen to someone who is successful and who's gone before you and they know what they're doing? This is why franchises are so successful. The franchisor has figured things out, and they're making their franchisees follow their system because they know their system works. Now, as human beings, we all have free will. As network marketers, we can do whatever we want or not do what we're told or recommended to do. And no one's your boss. I get that. But if you have a plugged in upline, a coach who's successful in your company, who's willing to help you, who's kind and generous with their time, why wouldn't you humble yourself and listen to them? Why not just do what they teach you rather than try to do everything your own way? Number 4, starting and stopping. In other words, being inconsistent with your business. I see this a lot. Let me just clarify this with you for a minute. If you had a restaurant and you only had your restaurant open 1 hour a week or even 5 hours a week, how much money do you think you'd really make? Well, with your network marketing business, this is what people do a lot. They work their business maybe an hour this week, maybe 3 hours next week, maybe 10 hours the following week. They take the next 2 weeks off, then they work a couple hours. You're not going to be successful in any business if you're being inconsistent, if you're starting and stopping. You have to get focused and you have to put in the work every day, 5, 6 days a week, every week for your first couple of years in business, because it takes time, money, and energy to start a business, to launch a business, to get it off the ground. So make sure you are doing that. Number 5, not giving yourself enough time to succeed. We, especially here in America, we're very short-sighted. We like that instant gratification. It's funny because a lot of people who've joined our industry, they've been in the workforce for 20 or 30 years. They're still not making the money they want or think they deserve. and they're doing it full time, but they come into a business like this and they quit after 90 days because they haven't replaced their salary, but they barely even work their business part-time. So let me just tell you this, when you start a new business of any kind, the goal the first year is to learn and survive. Starting a new business is tough. It takes time to get established. It takes time to grow your network. It takes time to develop your skills, and you have to give yourself a chance to succeed. You're not going to do that in 1, 2, or 3 months. Minimum a year, and ideally 2 or 3 years with one company where you're being consistent 5, 6 days a week, every week for that 2, 3 years. That's what it's going to take. You have to give yourself a chance to succeed. It takes time to build a team. It takes time for the leverage and the duplication to kick in your business. Some other reasons that I don't have on here that I see that cause a lot of people to fail, I would say mindset is a bonus tip. They have the wrong mindset. They approach this with an employee mindset rather than with an entrepreneur mindset. That holds a lot of people back. Maybe not aligning with a company that aligns with your goals and your values. Maybe just joining a company because of greed, of thinking that it will be easy, or thinking that you'll not have to work as hard as you would with another company. I think it makes a lot of sense to find owners of a company you align with, to find products you align with, and a company that you align with, because you're going to be promoting this. And then another common mistake is not using your own company's products. You do want to be your own best customer. You do want to be a product of the product. If you're trying to get other people to buy your product from you and you're not even using it yourself, come on, man. I mean, do you really think you're going to be successful in a business like this? So these are the top 5 MLM mistakes that I've seen as trends over the past 20 plus years of doing this. I hope you found this information helpful. You can check out the links in the description box below this video. I have plenty of resources to help you succeed in network marketing. You can also learn more about the company that I promote. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. That will really help our channel a lot. And most importantly, make sure you check out our other videos too. We have lots of generic training for network marketers to be successful. With that, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you at the top.